Hello students, this is our lecture number 14 and today we are going to discuss a new concept in Java. Okay, so you might not have heard about the concept of Java in C++, which is also an object-oriented programming language. So in Java, so package is something different that you have not heard about in C++. So it's a very important and interesting chapter. Uh, so this package chapter is divided into two sections in my lecture. In today's lecture I'll be covering basic things about how to create the package and how to import the package. So we'll start. So if you see the organization of data in your computer. Okay, if you see the organization of data in your computer, so for example you might find in your computer that there is a folder, right, and you have stored all the movies in that directory, right, or in that folder. Directory or the folder is the same. And you might have another folder, right, where you have stored all these songs. Okay, and inside that folder also you have got sub directory or subfolder. Say for example in the first folder, so this second box is of your songs. Okay, and inside songs you might have what some many directories, a folder, maybe a Hindi song, right, and you may have some another directory. Inside you have stored all your English songs, like that way you have organized the data in your computer. So this is one of the very good practice of organizing the data in some logical manner, right? Because the advantage of writing, because the advantage of organizing or storing the data in this order will be helpful in a situation when you want to perform a search operation. Like for example, suppose your friend have asked, okay, give me some movies, right? Or give me some latest Hindi songs, right? So latest English songs, then you can directly jump into the corresponding directory, provided the name of the folder should be some logical manner. So if you store this data, maintenance becomes easier, right? Maintenance becomes easier, and a lot of tasks like searching, sorting you can do easily. Okay, so in short, this should be the logical organization of data. Similarly in Java also, there are so many classes, and all those classes or the similar group of classes are stored in some logical manner, just like this. Okay, so you can see in your directory there is a folder, okay, whose name is movie. So here I am going to use the technical term in Java, that is package. So movie is the name of the package. Songs is the name of the package. Hindi is the sub package name, and English is the sub package name of under that falls under songs main directory or main package, right? So basically, a package is kind of a directory inside which a package is a kind of a directory inside which you are going to store a lot of different classes. For example, it might happen that there is a big class, a super to super class. Say for example, the name of the class is Java, and inside this Java you may have got many packages or directory. So for example, the first package is IO. Okay, it might happen that you have got another package, and the name of the package is util. Okay, or it might happen that you have got another package. Okay, name of the package is uh, lang. Okay, so inside this package, okay, inside this package you have got many classes or class files. You may have got one or more class files. Okay, dot Estx dot class file. Okay, and inside the class you may have got sub member functions, etc. Similarly, for example, in utility package you'll find a class called scanner dot class. Okay, understood? Okay, so this is the general idea about the package. So what we do in Java, or what Java has done, is that the group of similar items, the group of similar or related items are grouped together and put it into the particular package or the folder. Okay, for example, similar for reading and writing, for reading and writing from the keyboard and all. Okay, so reading the data from the keyboard has put into the utility package. It comes with the utility. So there may be various different classification of the task based on the similarity, based on similarity feature, and those similar kind of classes are grouped together and stored in a package or sub package. Okay, so that is all about the package. Okay, so Java package is a group of similar type of classes. Okay, so right now here I've given you example of class. Okay, it can be an interface also and can be subclass. Okay, so subclass means like inside the Java directory you have what small package. Okay, subfolder or sub package. So that's what called the sub packages. So we group in Java, the group is made based on the similarity characteristics of the classes, and those classes are grouped together and put into a particular corresponding package, or in other words it's directory, right? So next point is types of package. Okay, so what are the different kind of or type of or categories of Java package that we have got two broad category of Java package. One is built-in package, another one is the user-defined package. Built-in package means the one that is already existing whenever you install the Java software. Okay, in addition to it, you can have your own folder or your own directory or own package where you can store all the class files. Okay, you can organize all the class files. Like for example, it might happen that you will have a directory. Okay, user defined directory, and name of the directory, say for example student. Okay, student, and inside this directory you may create a class. Okay, you may have a class. Say for example class is short dot class, right? So where in the inside that short dot class you will have different member functions, like for example bubble sort, selection sort, etc, etc. Okay, similarly you may have another class in the student directory or student package, maybe a search. Okay, search, search dot class. So inside that search dot class you may have different member functions like linear search function, or binary search, etc, etc. So here you can see the student is the name of the package, and this is the name of the class. Okay, you can group this together and put it into the folder also. Okay, main is you can give some logical name, like for example operation. Okay, some operation can give. So likewise you can like in this way you can organize your own package also in logical fashion. So it will be very helpful. Okay, whenever you work with the large projects and all. So Java package, there are two categories. One is built-in package and the one is user-defined package. User-defined package I've given you just now. I've given you the example. Built-in package means like inside the inside the utility package you have got the scanner class. It's already there. You simply need to import it and then you need to use it. If you see the some of the examples that we have seen in our earlier classes and all, you must have used import java.util.strix, and below in the main code you have written scanner, right? You have written I'll write it. Okay, I'll write it. Import, you must have used import java.util. Okay, dot util dot util means utility, right? And somewhere in the there are some codes. Okay, and somewhere in the main code you have written scanner. Okay, scanner ip equals to new scanner. Okay, and in parenthesis, right? So like in the same way, you can you have used in this same way you have used maybe for ip dot next next int for reading the integer. This similar kind of um, code that you have already used. Okay, so we have here the scanner is already defined in the under utility package. Okay, utility is the name of the package, name of the directory, not the name of the class. Okay, so we'll move forward. So there are there may be many built-in packages such as Java, okay, lang, awt, javax, swing for writing the swing program, net for performing the writing the code related with the client and server architecture, IO for performing input and output operation of file handling, util means utility, and so on. Okay, etc., etc. So we can, so in this chapter we basically learn how to create. We will basically work on the user defined package. We will basically work on user defined package rather than inbuilt package, because inbuilt package is very simple. We have already used it in some way or the other way, like scanner, for example. Scanner, we have already used it, right? A system.out.println, system.out.print, we have already used it. So many other different kind of package. Okay, and the classes. So in this chapter, we will try to learn only from the user-defined package point of view. Okay. So it is very important. Before we start, it is very important that we may have different package. So from here onwards, I'll not use the term directory or the folder. Okay, and now I'll use the term package, because all those the logical meaning of all those words are same. So now we need to, I'll be using only the package keyword, okay, or package word. Okay, so whenever we work with the package, it is very important for us to know that whenever we define any classes or set of classes under any package, and that classes are not accessible outside the package. Okay, I repeat. Okay, for example, suppose there is a package. Okay, suppose there is a package. Um, Suppose there is a package called songs, inside which there are two packages, Hindi and another one there is English package is there. Now the inside the English package there may be more than one classes, and similarly in Hindi package also there may be more than one classes, right? So these classes which are there inside the English might not be accessible outside, okay, directly. And Hindi, inside Hindi there are many classes, and those classes might not be accessible outside this Hindi package. So in order to do that, we need to import it. Okay, so we'll discuss after some time how do we import it. Okay, so now we'll try to understand what are what are the list of advantages that we can have when we work with the Java package. Okay, so first and very important, maintenance become easier, or data organization or class organization becomes easier. Okay, so we need to in Java package we categorize the similar kind of classes and interface together and store it in a particular directory, so that maintenance and organization becomes easier. One of the advantage. Okay, so in one word here, organization becomes simple. Okay, you can easily maintain it. Next is access protection. Access protection, just now I have said it that if there are some class inside the English, it is not accessible outside in the Hindi directly. Okay, so access protection is there always. Next, access protection means you cannot access it just like that. Okay, and obviously we are working with the object oriented programming paradigm, so it doesn't allow to data to move the around the system freely. Okay, then the last one is naming collision. Okay, so this may be very important and important whenever a naming is concerned. It might happen that if the students or group of students are working with a large project, and two or more students may use some similar name, right? Name of the class, a similar name, right? So to avoid that, this package will remove this naming collision problem. Okay, if for example, if the group of the student is working only under the one package, say for example movie, so inside movie package there may be lot of student that is working. All the students are writing the class files, okay, or writing the class files. So it might happen that there are maybe two or more students who might use the same name, okay, class name of the class. Okay, so it will create a problem if the name of the class inside the same directory or inside the same package is same, then ambiguity issues may arise. Okay, however, if you create the multiple packages or sub packages, then each individual package will be assigned to different students, and irrespective of that, whichever student use, if student use same name also, then it won't create any kind of problem. In short, I mean to say that you can have a dot class in Hindi and a dot class in English as well. Both the names can be same. It will not create a problem. Okay, because both of them are not directly accessible to each other. So that's called the removal of naming collision. So these are the list of advantages whenever we work with the Java. Okay. So now we will try to learn how to create the user-defined package. Okay. So in order to create the user-defined package, first we need to create a package. First we need to create a package. I repeat, we need to first create a package or the directory or the folder. So for example, name I want to create the package pack. Okay, I want to create the package. I want to create the package my pack. Okay, my. So the name of the directory that I want to have it, or name of the package that I want to have it is my pack. So how do I create it? So with the help of the keyword package package my pack. When you do this or the compiler execute this, or directory or the folder will be created. Okay. Then okay, so you have created directory. Okay. Then you will have some code. Okay, maybe a class file. So in a package, you can have more than one class file. Okay. So public class simple. So here you have written public because you want this class to be accessible outside later on. Because whenever we work with the package, we want the class file to be accessible somewhere by someone. If you want it to be accessible, then obviously you have to mention the access protection as public. Okay, if you want this class to be accessible somewhere else by someone. Okay, so say for example there may be some code. Okay, so I'm not worried about it. So once you have a code, okay, so this is written in a file. Okay, and you have to save the file. So you write down some code, and this file, okay, this file has to be saved. So you will be saving the file with some name, logical name. Say for example, I'm using the name of the file as simple.java. So simple.java is the name of the file wherein I have written the package code. I have created a package, and inside the below I have got one or more class. Okay, and then I have saved this file in the with the name simple.java. So now you have saved the code in a file with the extension .java. So simple I've used because I have the name of the main class is simple, so that's why simple. Okay. Now next point is how do we compile this Java file. So Java file, the syntax for compiling the Java file is javac space -d space directory space and Java file name. For example, okay, suppose this is the javac compilation code. Javac is the name of the compilation code. Then it's written -d. Okay, -d means where you want to locate the class file that will be generated after compilation. Okay, -d means, I repeat, -d means where you want to locate the class file. For example, you want to locate the class file in e directory abc folder. Okay, you want to locate it. Okay, if you want to locate in the current directory, then you have to give the command dot. Okay, so dot command will locate or will store or will save the class file, generated class file, in the current directory that your simple.java is having. Okay, so for example simple.java is having in some abc folder, so inside that folder only class file will be stored. Okay, so -d means where do you is the command that will signify where you want to locate the class file or where you want to store the class file. Okay, dot means instead of dot, if you give the name of the path along with the directory, in that corresponding location the class file will be stored. Now since I want to store my class file in the current directory that my simple.java is having or is stored or have been stored, so I'm giving it dot. Okay, then after that java file name, since my java file name is simple.java. Okay, simple.java. So when you give this command, a class file will be generated of the simple.class. So name of the class file that is generated is simple dot class. Okay, now this simple dot class is stored in a directory wherever simple dot java is stored. For example, say for example you have stored the simple dot java in abc folder. Okay, and inside the abc folder you have got two files. Okay, one will be simple dot java. Okay, and another file simple dot class. Okay, just now after compilation it has been created. Okay, so both will locate in the same directory because we specified dot. Now as you all know that whenever you compile the whenever you give the compilation instruction, if there is no error in the program, then it will simply, the cursor will simply blink in the next line. You will not know whether it has been successfully if there is no error, then you will assume, if there is no error, then you will assume that okay, the code has been successfully compiled. Okay, now if you want to check it, if the package has been successfully created and class one has been successfully generated or not, if you want to check it, then you need to execute that class file. So to execute a class file, the syntax is java keyword. Okay, so java command, name of the class file along with the name of the package, name of the class file along with the name of the package. Okay, so how do you do it? Since here instead of abc, okay, instead of abc, say for example I'm assuming that your control z, I'm assuming that your class file is inside the my pack folder. Okay, I'm assuming that instead of dot you're given d colon my pack etc etc. Okay, so somehow the other simple dot class file is inside the my pack folder, say for example. So now having said this, if I want to check it whether this simple dot class file is actually existing or not, okay, I have to give the command java. Okay, then my pack is the name of the package space and name of the class. Okay, if you execute this, okay, this statement will allow you to execute and check whether the class file is successfully has been created and stored in particular location or not. Okay, so this is how you compile the code and run the code. Okay, so I repeat, -d is a switch, okay, or command that tells the compiler where to put the class file. Okay, I hope I had made it clear. Now uh, just now you learned that how to create a package and how to how to save the file which contains the package program, and how to compile it and how to relocate it or locate it and how to check it. These things we have discussed just now. These are all the user defined package. Okay, that I'm talking about. Now point is, once you have this, okay, now once you have this, I'm assuming that you have the successful creation of simple.class where some of the important classes have been defined. Okay, now having said this or having this scenario, you have a package mypack inside which there may be simple.class. Okay, and likewise you may have got many other class inside the mypack. Now how do I use this? How do I use this? We'll understand this. So to use the, since I have already told you in the first slide itself that we define the classes inside the classes that are not accessible by the code outside that package. Okay, so if say for example there is another package, okay, and there may be some program. There is another package, say for example the package is xyz, okay, and there may be some program, okay, and this program wants to access the information about this package, okay. So how do I do so? So to do that we have to import it, okay. So we have to give the we have to ask the access, okay, we have to import it. So there are three ways to access the package from outside package. So to access this, okay, to access the content of my pack from here, there are three ways, okay. Import space package.Estx, import space package.class name, fully qualified name. We will see one each example in the upcoming slide, okay. So in short, if you want to access these classes of my package from the package located in some another location, then you have to use the keyword import, which can be used in different ways, okay. First way, so first way is using import package.Estx. Estx means all, okay. Estx means all. So all the classes and interface of this package will be accessible, okay. For example, suppose there is a package here, name of the package is my pack, and there are many classes, and if you use this import dot, if you use this command inside this xyz program, import dot mypack.Estx semicolon, if you use this and later on you can use all the classes that is defined under the mypack package, okay. That's the meaning of Estx, okay. That's the meaning of access. But if there are some sub package, it might happen that there might be some sub package, okay, name is a. So inside this sub package also there may be some class, okay, but these sub packages are not accessible. But if some of the classes are there outside it but inside my pack, then all those class files are accessible, okay. So I repeat, all classes and interface of this package will be accessible but not sub packages. Sub packages and subfolders. So let us first create a package, okay. So now I'll just show you with the help of the demo, okay. Now as per according to this program, there is a package pack, okay, command. So when this statement gets executed, okay, when this statement gets executed, a folder will be created, a package will be created, name of the package will be pack, okay. Then you'll have some code, okay, which will be stored inside this pack directory. Now name, say for example I have saved this program in the name a.java. So what will happen? A.java will be stored inside pack, okay. A.java will be stored inside pack. Now next is, once we have this, we need to compile this. So for compiling, javac -d dot dot means I want to store the a.class file into the pack folder only, or pack package only. So that's why dot and a.java. So when you do this, when this statement gets successfully executed, then a class file will be generated, a.class, inside the current directory, okay. Then once we have this, now it is ready to be used. Now a.class is ready to be used by some other program later on. Say for example there is another program located somewhere else, okay. There is another program located somewhere else and name of the program is, okay, b.java. So in short, so there is another package. The name of the package is my pack, and inside my pack you have got the program b.java, Okay, and there are code. So what is the code inside b.java? It's this. Okay, and while writing the code of b.java, you have imported pack. You have imported pack means what is pack? Pack is this. So you have imported this. You have imported this into this program. Okay, you can see import pack.estx. So if you have imported inside this, then you can use a dot class. So when you write down this statement, a space name of the object equals to new operator, then name of the class a and empty parenthesis. You can see that see a has not been declared anywhere in this b.java. It is where a is somewhere in the pack folder. Okay, so a is somewhere in the pack folder, so class a. So it will not generate whenever the compiler execute this instruction a obj equals to new. So whenever you create the object obj, it will not create any kind of error message. Okay, although it is not declared anywhere, a is not declared anywhere inside this because you have already imported. Okay, so it will not create any kind of error. So that's how you work. Now with the help of the object, you can invoke the method that is defined by this object. Okay, so msg is not nowhere defined in the class b, not in anywhere in the other class of b.java. Msg is the name of the method that is defined in the a class a. Okay, and obj is the object name pertaining to class a. So that's how it works. Okay, I hope I had made it clear. So now this is the second way of using the package using the class name. Okay, so I have to use package name dot class name. Okay, so when you do this, only the declared class of this package will be accessible. For example, let's consider the same example. Okay, where you have a package pack inside which you have a.java and you create a class file by compiling the a.java. Okay, now you have got b.java somewhere here in the mypack another package b.java, and while implementing the b.java you have used import pack.a. So you have directly specified in the import command itself that I am going to use the class a of pack. I am going to use the class A of pack. Okay, so remaining code is as it is, that you have already seen it. So this is another way of using the package. Okay, so here there is a limitation that you will be allowed to use only the methods of class A. Okay, if you want to use, if there are more than one class inside the package and you want to access all of them, then you have to use Estx. But if you want to use a specific one, then you can use this method. Okay, and the third one is using the fully qualified name. So in the using the fully qualified name, we need not use the import statement. Okay, we need to use the import statement, and we will be directly specifying it which object which class file we will be creating the object for. Okay, and this method is generally used in a situation whenever we have packages, two or more packages with the same class name. Okay, suppose there are two packages, pack and my pack, and here there is some class file with the same name as that of this. Okay, so if you import it, then it will create a naming collision problem. So to avoid that kind of problem, we can use this way of importing the package. Okay, situation is same thing. First one, okay, we have a pack under which we have a class file and some of the methods. So here you can see that there is no import function, but still I have created the object of class A here in this by specifying the fully qualified name. Fully qualified name means you have to specify the name of the package dot name of the class file. If there is sub package, the name of the sub package also you need to specify like that way. Okay, so you can try this on. Okay, name of the, I repeat, name of using fully qualified name, you have to specify the entire thing. Entire thing means starting from the package till the name of the class. Okay, this is how you will be creating the object obj. And now after creating the object obj, you can use any one of the method defined by the corresponding class. Okay, so this is all about the uh, package introduction, creating the user defined package and importing the package into the another package. Okay, if you have any questions, please do post. So we'll see the remaining portion in the next class. Thank you so much.